bragging rights on the line in this SEC Big Ten clash. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Oregon Ducks. Rece Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. Coaches like to say no game is more important than any other. But when you have a couple of top 10 teams ready to square off, yeah, that one carries a little more weight. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Rece Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Rebels headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And this game will start with a kickoff goal.
settings screen you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Glad to have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. The postseason rolls on today with the Cure Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Ready to fire from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Hill. just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Quarterback may change this route. Dante Moore looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
The Ducks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
In the gun on third down. Moore can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Quarterback making adjustments. Fourth down, Moore. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of the field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
Looking for a crease. It's Hill. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Moore unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got twilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. On 4th down. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The offense changing the play. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Can't use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lacy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Gill. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Now Oregon will call its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gill. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to keep it in the air. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's more to throw. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Got his man. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a 1st down, and it'll be 4th.
That's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. 4th down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, more. Fears the pressure. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on 4th down, and they'll... back.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe.
hoping to head into the offseason feeling the momentum of a victory in the Xbox Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone. Soon, they'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. Snatch it quickly on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Making side adjustments here. Throwing more. Here's a heat. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hill. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Dante Moore. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. The throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He wants to change this route. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Moore, under fire, finds his man in the middle, and they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running inside, it's Hill. Here's a little room there. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Here's Moore to throw. Fires left. With the catch, it's Stewart. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
Moore to the air. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Bear. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore to the air again. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throwing Moore. Under fire. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Timeout is called. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Play clock was down to 4. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Might be changing the route.
Booster, booster.
Sends it back in motion. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. They're down to one timeout left in the half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Dante Moore. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moore will throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the back. Moore unloads it left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man, it's Johnson. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. feeling the momentum of a victory in the Xbox Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
All right, Holly. The Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The run inside. It's Hill. Finding some room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something with it.
The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. To the ground to try to move the chains. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
We're only in the opening drive here, guys. He's already making his mark in this game. He is so dynamic from the running back position, and it's obvious in their game plan and what it entails. They are going to force feed him the rock and just wear this defense down.
With the catch, it's Stewart. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Here's Moore to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Going to try to get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Booster! Moore to the air. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I know he's gotten the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete.
There's a crease, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in is this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Slings it downfield. Got a man. It's Cook. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He goes right back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Lacy. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right?
Caught, and he's got room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Rebels in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Back to pass on second down. The screen, and watch out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be third and long. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looked.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense trying to take it back. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
He might want another play. Throwing more. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
He's got an open man. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. As we get a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Running inside. It's Hill. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Moore from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
On the draw, it's Hill. Got a little grass. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And he picks up yet another first down, just slicing and dicing through this defense. 7 players in program history have gotten 1,500 yards in a season. It feels like he's going to get that in this game.
And the thing I like about the Ducks is if it ain't broke, they don't try to fix it. If the run's working, keep handing it off. And right now, it's working.
Quarterback may change this route. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dante Moore. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments.
Booster, booster. Western. Chip. Freeze. Ready to go.
Moore. Rushes on him. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Booster. Western.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexander. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. The short hands, it's Lacy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Makes the catch. It's Cook. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Pucks it out of the air. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He wants to throw it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Rebels! A great catch and run for 6.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Booster!
Might be calling a hot route. Here's more to throw. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Hill. And they're able to make the tackle. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Makes it past the marker.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Moore will throw. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. That last sack got them behind this. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
There's some room. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Tries to get it on the ground. Turns it on at midfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The snap sets up the throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Looking to fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. Touchdown, Rebels. That one will give them the lead. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The offense changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing more. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. 4th down, Moore. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Rebels offense is back on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Motion from the wideout. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback.
Opposite.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Kill. 180, race car. 180, race car.
Give to the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
And Tartar coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to...
Maybe some room here. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dante Moore. It's complete to the left. Bounced off his feet.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on 2nd and short. But the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter. And 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Moore to the air. Buys a little extra time. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Moore. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Knocked off his feet.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a first down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Dumps it to the back. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He'll try to take it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense putting points on the board.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Running inside, it's Hill. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they'll use a timeout here. One more teams hoping to head into the offseason feeling the momentum of a victory in the Xbox Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys, back to you.
Keep that Super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Moore, play action. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Here's Moore to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's a really nice post route there. Great job. It's a tough route to cover because it's between linebackers, between safeties, and you got to communicate in the middle of the field, and apparently they didn't communicate.
Making side adjustments here. They'll move the wide receiver. Moore will throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Throwing Moore. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Johnson. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Wants to take it outside. It's Hill. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And right away early in this game, first drive, you're seeing the big storyline here. It's this quarterback's speed versus the defense and who's going to win the day. And I love the tone the defense is setting here. They knew coming in they were going to have to find a way to corral this guy, and they're able to get home early, really creating some momentum on their side.
Got his man. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range.
And that's really good tackling.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He He wants to change this route. Fourth down, Moore. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Rebels.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Dante Moore. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hooks. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, and big time pickup on that one. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
So now it's second and long. Moore to the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, that's normally an easy throw and catch, just a slant route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Again, it's Moore. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and longs.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, though.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire for the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitched down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one. And you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants. And buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this game.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Moore. He's going to run it. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Moore will throw. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Gets the back moving. Moore from the gun on third down. Another incompletion on third down.
And you know they're going to go for it again on fourth down. At least you think they are, because early in this game we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Fourth down, Moore. Looking left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Ducks will snap it on first and 10. Here's Moore to throw. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires on the move. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30. Blue 30. Switch it.
The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense has it. They're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed, because of his open field running ability, but you're right. Got to be better with your ball security. This defense, when they see the quarterback running, they start getting excited. That's a guy they feel they can rip the ball away from. They did right there.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He might want another play. Throwing more. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got him downfield. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30. Q. Ready, go.
Moore to the air. Here's the pressure. He gets away. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Ducks need to pick it up on 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception.
Glad to have you with us from Thomas Robinson Stadium. A couple of teams hoping to head into the offseason feeling the momentum. Glad to have you with us from Thomas Robinson Stadium. A couple of teams hoping to head into the offseason feeling the momentum of a victory in the Xbox Bowl. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lacey.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field. Don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back. Let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw. But you could tell they were definitely locked in. And they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's inside the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! A pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And he'll bring it back. Here he comes from his own end zone. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man, it's Alexander. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Finds his big tight end. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they found something with him catching the football out of the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Gill. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Haas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Everybody wants... Makes the catch, and he's free. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Haas. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Haas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. point here would tie the game.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Looking for a gap. It's Davison. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Davison. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
That's a great job on third down and short, just being physical by this offense and moving the ball down the field. You take the ball to start the game, really setting the tone. How big would it be now set up 1st and goal? With your first drive, you can punch it in. You can gain all the momentum and really start this game off just how you want it to.
Got it. Touchdown, Ducks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. first play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hobbs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
It's complete on the right side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Wants to throw on third down. Good timing on the quick out. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Rebels will have it first and 10. Wants to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Hobbs. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
There's no substitute for experience. The QB did the right thing there. Third and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play. Can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding the football?
Behind the chains now on second and long. Dante Moore. Here's a heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Quarterback may change this route. In the gun on third down. Moore gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Fires left. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the...
Snags it, and he's open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in, it's Haas. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. Touchdown Rebels. They take the lead here in the second half. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore. With the catch, it's Johnson. Oh, kangaroos his way. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. And the Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Moore will throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards, and getting the 1st down.
Trying to run, it's Hill. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 2nd and goal, he carries again.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The defense snuffed out any attempt to move forward on the last play, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Nice grab in traffic. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. 4th down, Moore. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Alexander. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Snap to the back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to find his man in the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Off to the races. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Here we go. Ready.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for space, it's Lacy. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They feed him again. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Here's more to throw. Got a man, it's Hill. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing. Like, keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to...
And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Alexander. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, but that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what,